Hello class, are you ready for another exciting grammar video? Well, guess what? Today we're going to take a look at quantifiers, okay? All right, now I actually have a microphone, but I left it at the house. So I'm going to try to only speak when I'm looking into the mic. But anyway, so today in class we practice with quantifiers. So I just want to show you some specific things that you need to remember when using quantifiers. Quantifiers are not a part of speech, so it's not like you're learning how to do past perfect, but you actually use the quantifiers in a sentence that's already constructed. Quantifier, okay, it comes from quantity. Quantity is how much or how many. So we use these words to express a general understanding of how much or how many of something, okay? So let's look at the board. We have quantifiers, count, and quantifiers non-count. And I really wonder how well you can see this. Let me bring the camera forward just a little bit so it'd be clearer for you. Yeah, okay. So with your count nouns, you're going to use quantifiers some, enough, a lot of, a few, or several. Okay? So if it's a count noun, these are what you'll use in affirmative statements. Okay? If it's non-count, you can use some, enough, a lot of, a little, or a great deal of. These are the difference. You cannot use a few or several with non-count. And you cannot use a little or a great deal of with count. So they're your starred ones. I didn't star a great deal of yet. So these are different. These are only for count, only for non-count. Okay? These are your affirmative statements. So for example, you could say, it holds enough coins, or it holds several coins, and it can be the purse, the bag. We would use that for affirmative statements. For affirmative statements with non-count, it holds a little rice. It holds a great deal of money, for example. Okay? Now, those are your affirmative statements. Now, your negative statements, they're different quantifiers that we use. All right? Any, enough, and a lot of. It's the same. It's the same for count or non-count when it's negative. It doesn't hold any money. It doesn't hold enough coins. Excuse me. It doesn't hold any rice, okay? It doesn't hold a lot of rice. So these three are the same. They're the same for count and non-count, okay? But many and much are different. So we use many for count and much for non-count. So it doesn't hold many coins. It doesn't hold much money, all right? So that's the only difference. You have your affirmative and your negative quantifiers, right? Now, one more thing. We have yes-no questions right here, yes-no. We start with do. Does it hold? Here are your quantifiers. Let me see if I can bring it up. Oh, actually, I think you see it good. Your quantifiers. Any, enough, a lot of, and many for count nouns. Question, any, enough, a lot of, and much for non-count. So here's the thing, guys. It's the same as your negative. It's the same as the negative. When you have a question, you use the same quantifiers as you use with the negative. Okay, that's what we have for quantifiers today. Everything else we did in class, I think you understand it. This is the part of the video where I would actually give you homework. But today, I'm not going to give you homework because you're already worked on creating that party in class. So we're going to start class tomorrow listening to the last party thing, and I'm going to have a little activity, a few activities, not a little, because a little is for non-count and activities is count. I did that on purpose, okay? So we're going to have a few activities to do with count and non-count nouns. All right, see you next time. Happy learning. Bye-bye.